Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Quinn. I'm a photographer. I also own Only Captured by AQ. I specialize in event photography, landscape, and nature, and I also do portraiture and newborn photography. So if you have a special event or if you want a personalized photo shoot, feel free to head over to onlycapturedbyaq.com and check out my work, or you can head over to Instagram or Facebook at Only Captured by AQ, and you can see my work there and shoot me a DM. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay, so for all my returners, you're probably wondering, where have I been for the past 2 months? So I was working for this company called Envision by World Strides. I was a photographer for them. I was at Emory University, Georgia Tech Institute, and Yale University. Emory is in Georgia. Of course, Georgia Tech is in Georgia. And then Yale, of course, is in Connecticut. So that's where I was. I was out traveling about while in Georgia. I got to go to the Georgia Aquarium, and then I got to go to Ponce Market in Atlanta, and I got to see Robin Thicke for the 4th of July, and baby, he still got it. That was amazing. I'm so glad I made the time out to go see him live in person, and I was very up close. Very up close, and I'm going to be posting about that soon, shortly. While at Emory University, I was capturing law and CSI. While at Georgia Tech, I was capturing engineering. And then while I was at Yale, I was capturing medicine and healthcare and engineering as well. The way this video is going to be set up is in chronological order. So it's going to be with Emory, Georgia Tech, and Yale. Oh, I also forgot to mention, while I was at Yale, I got to visit New York for the first time in my life, and I got to go to Times Square. So that was pretty cool as well. Um, I couldn't put a lot of pictures of the scholars. I will be referring to the students as scholars in this video. For obvious reasons, I couldn't put too many pictures of them here. So I did what I could and try to maintain integrity at the same time. Oh, and the students at all three campuses were high school students. Okay, so some things that I learned. I kind of already knew these things, but these skills had to get strengthened while there because I've been doing event photography since I was a teenager, and I'm in my 30s now. So, I got over 10 years of experience in this, but still, there's always areas for opportunity. So, one of the things that I really had to strengthen was to make sure that I don't overshoot. When you overshoot for large events, large programs such as these, because engineering had about 200 kids. I think medicine had like 180. Law and CSI was pretty small. It was only about 90 kids, but it just would not be a good idea to overshoot when doing these types of programs. And then also making sure that you hold your boundaries. Anytime I talk to young photographers, people just up and coming, I always make sure I stress boundaries is very important in this field because a lot of people think that all you do is push a button. A lot of people think that they just don't take photography serious. I don't know why that is, but a lot of people just don't take photography serious. And when you are prioritizing making sure that you do not overshoot, people are going to constantly walk up to you and be like, "Oh, why are you not taking pictures?" Da 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 da. You just have to hold your boundaries and do what you know and do what you know to do. Um, Next, you have to be quick on your feet. You're going to need a fast camera for things like this. You're going to need a very adaptable camera. You're going to need a camera that is really good at focusing quickly. So I definitely got to upgrade my equipment. Another thing that you would want to be when photographing these types of programs is very warm and inviting and welcoming. You want to make sure that the kids or the scholars feel comfortable showing them true selves around you because you want good images. You want to make sure that the staff feel like they can approach you because sometimes we're at work. They want career photos. So you want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable and safe around you. Um, One of the most challenging things I had to deal with while working at all three campuses was lighting. Lighting in different rooms, going from outside to indoors. Emory University was one of the hardest classrooms that I had to shoot in because the lighting was so different. The fluorescence and then the yellow hues and photographing in the auditoriums. It was just it was complicated. It was very very complicated. Um, Also, I hope that and I took this job very seriously because I realized that I am photographing memories that these kids will have forever, and that these parents will have forever. So, with that being said, I hope that as you're looking at these pictures, you see the fun, the joy, the hard work, the learning, and the transformative moments that went into this being made. So, until then, see you next time. Bye.